What's up, everyone? This is Trackmaster914, aka Josh Lee, and I am here with the official schedule for the NG4 Series Season 3 because, yes, it's finally underway. Sorry, it was supposed to start in September. A lot of things happened with me. I'm going to have to explain that some other time. Point of the schedule is here, and I'm about to show you. It's been extended from 10 races to 14. And as for guys who put in a bunch of teammates / field fillers, however you guys want to see your teammates as, whether or not they're going to be in every race, I'll have to talk about that in the schedule here, depending on the track and limited spots. But we'll get to that in a minute. Alright, here's the official schedule. Alright, so the first race of the season is going to be at Hillside, just like last season, which the winner was Lincoln, Denmark, who is joined Season 3, so we'll see if he could go 2 for 2 at Hillside, at least in terms of season opener. Alright, race 2 is going to be a throwback to Season 1. We're heading back to Five Flag Speedway. Quite an enjoyable race, even though not too much happened there. Like, it really showed pit strategy and all sorts, which was pretty cool when there was only 6 cars. You'll see how it works with 23 or about 30, because Colin Cropley brought like 5-6 more guys in there. I'll talk about that in a minute. Alright, race 3 is going to be at Autodrome Chaudière. This track in New York, Quebec City, nice short track that the NASCAR Pin Series races at. We're going here again. It's only going to be one race here this time. It was supposed to be 2 races in Season 2, but basically the amount of cars, like the amount of entries, like there were so many cars by the end of Season 2 that I just couldn't do Autodrome Chaudière. Alright, race 4. You know what it is. It's good old Phoenix Raceway. This has some of the craziest, most spectacular races. Well, sometimes the most wreck fest, which could be annoying. I forgot how the last race went. But it is what it is. You know, I guess it just depends on the driver's moods and whatnot. But yeah, that's going to be race 4. Alright, and next up we got the Bristol Dirt Doubleheader, which is going to be the marquee event with more points on the line. So if you want, like, anyone else wants in on the series, or at least I'll probably make a separate video on it, talking about the Bristol Dirt for anyone who has to sign up who wants to just be part of Bristol Dirt for funsies, because that event is pretty wild. And I have another one which doesn't really double points, but it might interest people depending on the track. Alright, race 6. Yeah, that's right, we're going back to Airbase Speedway. Now, I debated whether or not I was going to come back here, but considering the views the Airbase got, I'm thinking, I guess people like watching this, so. And you know what? Yeah, you know, it's quite a unique track, even though it's kind of bad. Technically, it's a terrible dirt track, but it's significant. I don't know. There's just something about this track that's very intriguing. Maybe it's the mystique behind it. But whatever it is, we're going back to it for race 7. Alright, race 8. This is going to be a first in this series, in this history of the Iron Wars series. We are going to Las Vegas Motor Speedway, or Las Vegas Speedway. Yeah, Las Vegas Motor Speedway. I read that right, sorry. Yeah, this should be an interesting one. Now, I forgot to mention something. For these tracks, I tested, for most of them, I did some quick testing with a certain amount of cars. So, that's sort of how I determine certain tracks to go put on schedule. So for the first time, we're going to Las Vegas. Hopefully, this will be an awesome one. All right, got another first time for this race here. Oh wait. All right, so we got another first time one here. As race 9 is going to be at Rockingham. These races are wild. If you guys watch the Mixmaster series and a few others, or the Tracks to Pro series, which I have some sad news about that later. But yeah, this should be an interesting one. Alright, race 10 is at Indianapolis. That's right, tell your friends, tell anyone you know. Like I want to see 43 cars going at it in this big track here. Because this is, I don't know, I'm excited for this one. Like, I was debating putting the big tracks here, especially with the car size. But I'm like, you know what? Maybe if I could get 43 cars on here, by the time we get to race 10, or just guys who just I just want, I don't know, like, I'll probably make a video on that one too. Alright, race 11 is going to be at Dover Speedway. The Monster Mile. If you guys seen the NG4 Mixed Master Series, you know this race is wild. Probably one of the most awesome finishes I've ever seen on a simulator race on his channel. But anyway, let's see how they do here. Like, man, whether or not it's a wreck fest or good racing, it really depends, I guess, on the day. This mod is, like, quite wild with Dover. At least with how I set it up. Alright, race 12. Yes, I know it says Bristol. But I wanted to, I don't know. I didn't, for some reason, I just did not want to really put the regular Bristol in that Bristol doubleheader. So I'm like, you know what? Let's get Bristol Dirt out of the system and then do regular Bristol later on. You know, please tell me in the comment section down below if you feel like that's too much, and if anything, I could change like what race 12 will be. But as of now, it's Bristol. Regular Bristol is going to be race 12. Alright, race 13, the penultimate race of season 3 is going to be at Phoenix. This is, oh boy, yeah. We're back to Phoenix, y'all. Yep, typical 2 races to Phoenix. I don't know, I just feel like that's tradition at this point. 2 races to Phoenix from near the start and then near the end of the season. But anyways. And then the season finale, of course, is going to be at North Wilkesboro, just like the NG4 Mixed Match Series, which was quite the finale. Hopefully things will be adjusted so like it's these guys they're not going as crazy. But that is what it is. More on that another time. Alright, so that's about it. Now a few things I have to explain, if assuming you made it to the end of this video. So the race length for these races are either going to be 10% or 15% race length, depending on the track, because they're not all even, depending on who made the track or the laps, or whatever. Not really, but most tracks will be 10% race length or 5%. Oh, I don't know. I don't remember. But for the most part, the Bristol dirt races are going to be 50 laps. They're going to be long ones. They're like endurance races. See who could like outlast. So, and Indianapolis, the race length on that I have not determined yet. But considering I'm trying to get 43 cars out there, that might be a long race as well. Like, who knows? Also, depending on the track limits or the amount of cars they can put in the series, not all guys, like not all teammates will be able to run the race. So that sort of goes out to Colin Cropley. Most of the schedule was done by the time he added like a few more guys. So I had to establish that here. I didn't want to make my other changes, so it is what it is. But yeah, hopefully you guys enjoyed this one. The lineup is coming soon.